Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Munashable and I'm a manifestation and solar alignment coach. My channel is geared towards helping you become your highest potential so that you can create and live the extraordinary life that is your birthright. In today's video, I'll be talking about how to build up your self-concept when it comes to making money. But before we get started, just a quick reminder that I offer both email and video coaching. So if you need help in manifesting any of your desires, including manifesting money, then you definitely want to check out all my coaching options. They are in the description below. And I'd like to invite you to subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon if you'd like to receive a notification anytime I upload a new video. So this is a request by one of my subscribers asking me to create a video around self-concept when it comes to money. Please always do share with me ideas on creating videos because I really do need your help in that. I sometimes run out of ideas and I always use my clients as inspiration and some of the questions that you ask in creating videos. But if you just write out a request, I will do a video if I have not already covered that topic. So definitely always share your ideas. It is always very welcome and appreciated. When it comes to manifesting money, self-concept, obviously, as in any other desire, plays a role. So when we're talking about self-concept, let me first explain what I mean by self-concept, because obviously self-concept is not just self-worth, it's much more than that. It reflects your concept of self or how you view yourself in relation to a desire. It's the assumptions you have about yourself. And so it goes much beyond self-worth. Self-worth is a part of it, but not necessarily always just that. So you may have actually a very high sense of self-worth, but you may, for example, feel that you're unlucky. It's not necessarily self-worth. So going into the self-concept when it comes to money, I broke them down into three main areas that I see relate to money. And of course, these are interconnected and they overlap. Some of them actually mean the same thing, but really you'll understand why I put them in these specific categories. They are three in total, in my opinion. Maybe there's more, but this is what I would really sum it up in these three categories. The first one is relating to ability in making money. So you might believe or have an assumption about yourself that you don't have the necessary knowledge, you don't have the necessary skills in creating money in a specific area. So maybe you feel that you can do it, let's say, for example, in the corporate world, but not necessarily out on your own. Or you might have a passion that you don't feel very confident about, that your skills in that area are lagging. You may assume that. All of these are assumptions, right? So this is very important. It's not a fact. You might say, no, it's a fact. Again, that is an assumption. It's an assumption that you don't have the required skills. And guess what? It's going to show up in your reality. Now, it does not mean that you can't always work on developing your skills. You can, and that may not require a lot of work and time and effort. You can always develop your skills. There's no harm in that, and you definitely may want to take that inspired action. But it's about you thinking you don't have what it takes. So looking at that concept of ability, you want to look at what aspect of that you feel you don't have and affirm for what you want. So you might say, I have all the skills I need to manifest the money that I desire. I am extremely capable. I am extremely resourceful. I have all that it takes to succeed and make a lot of money. So you look at that aspect and you affirm for it. That's in terms of abilities. The second very common self-concept aspect relating to money is around deservability. You might say, well, deservability is tied to ability. Actually, deservability is not necessarily tied to that. You might believe you have all the abilities and skills needed to make all that money, but you don't have the privilege to do that, or you're not lucky, or you don't have access to the right connections. I have one client who told me, Muna, I did everything right, but I still lost a lot of money. I did all my due diligence, but I still lost all my money. I'm just unlucky. So again, that's also a sense of deservability. I'm just not lucky. Luck is not on my side. So this is where you have to really look at that aspect of deservability and say, what is it that is making me feel undeserving? I don't have the necessary connections. You affirm. First of all, you need to say, well, I don't need to have the connections to manifest. That's an assumption, a limiting assumption. But if you really need to say that, well, you can say, I have all the necessary connections that I need to manifest wealth. Or I am so lucky when it comes to making money. I'm super lucky. Or you can say, I absolutely deserve to have all the money that I want and desire. I deserve it. So sometimes this concept of luck or access to people or resources or connections or followers does boil down to not feeling deserving of that. And you don't need to know why you have that limitation. You want to just affirm and say what you want. Say that I am absolutely deserving of having all the wealth that I desire. I have all the resources I desire. I have all the connections I need. I have everything that it takes. Again, so this applies to both skills and abilities as well as deservability. I have all that it takes to make the money that I desire. I deserve it. I absolutely deserve to have all that money. So that's the second thing. The third one is the concept of effort. And I have to tell you, I still have that within me sometimes. I have to remind myself, no, you don't need to put in the effort to make it happen. It can happen just like that. So effort is, I can't possibly make money unless I put in some sort of effort or work. I can't just manifest money out of the blue. Money can't just come like that, right? Again, that is a limiting assumption. Now, I'm not telling you to spend your life manifesting money, not doing work. I'm not saying that. But sometimes we feel, okay, for me to reach that level in my business, for example, I need to do A, B, and C. That has to happen first. That's not necessarily the case. You might receive the client before you even have that product developed. And you get paid even before you have that product developed. It can happen. So you're kind of not allowing the money to come in because you're thinking A, B, and C has to happen first. So it's a combination of effort and time. You're thinking, oh, but that needs to happen first in order for the money to come in. And guess what? You're blocking the money from coming in automatically because you're thinking, well, I need to do this, or I need to exert this amount of effort or work, and I'm not exerting that effort and work. So guess what? The money's not going to come in. So when it comes to self-concept, linking that effort is, well, I need to work hard in order to make money. It's an assumption that I can't receive money, or I'm incapable of receiving money unless I put in the effort. And a lot of the time as well, I want to tell you, you may associate the amount of money with the amount of effort. So you find it hard to ask for a lot of money unless you're putting in a lot of effort. So again, here it is a self-concept that I can't make money unless I exert a lot of effort. So it's an assumption you're making about your ability to make money. It is equal to the amount of effort you're putting in, which is again a limiting assumption. You can actually suddenly just get an amount of money from a relative you didn't even know you had, and they left you a lot of money. It can happen in so many ways that you are not aware of. Here you can say for that, where it comes to effort, first of all, you want to say money comes to me out of the blue. Money just comes to me. Money is effortless. Money comes in with the least amount of effort and time. Money just flows to me. So here you're removing that effort and work and the need to make things happen in order for you to get money. Money comes to me out of the blue. Money just flows into my life. Money easily comes to me. You can also, I was chatting about this with one of my friends yesterday. You can ask a question. She was telling me about a guy who made $1 million by the age of 20. He was asking, how is it that I have made millions? Or how did I become a millionaire ahead of actually making the millions? So he would say, how did I become a millionaire? And so the ideas would pop into your mind of how to make that happen. So again, here you can simply just ask, how did I make so much money? How is it that I am so wealthy? How is it that I am a millionaire? So here you are affirming for yourself being a millionaire, but with the question. And so your subconscious mind has to help you manifest that. And you can say it with, how is it that I have become a millionaire with such ease, with so little effort? So you're asking that question and putting in that concept of ease and effortless manifestation into that. Ultimately, you can also have a blanket affirmation that says, I am a master at manifesting money. I manifest money so easily. I am extremely good at manifesting a lot of money. So again, that's a blanket affirmation that takes out the abilities, the deservability, and the effort from that equation. And of course, you may have other self-concept issues when it comes to money that you can definitely share in the comments below. These are definitely most welcome. But these are the three that come at the top of my mind, and I thought I would share them. Ultimately, it's important to affirm for self-concept when it comes to money. As with anything else, I highly recommend you do the self-concept, because when you are not addressing the self-concept, it may feel harder to manifest the money. So this is, in a nutshell, self-concept when it comes to money. I hope you liked this video. If you did, then please like, comment, and share. And I look forward to seeing you again in the next video.